Welcome back, folks. Let's get into this. So, we left off. Let me just recenter the map. So, we are at Rizik. I don't know how to pronounce these things. Rask. It's not somewhere I've ever heard of, I'm sure. I'm sure these are all real places, by the way, or real village names along the line. They might not be. We did go up to the mill, didn't we? Steam mill. I think we went up there because we could trade there. So the way I think we left it, we were about to travel forwards a little bit, and we were going to go and explore this village. In fact, I think we were going to go and park up here. So we're gonna go and stop there, I think. If I click, hang on, depart, and we are away. And when we get there, actually, there's so much we can explore from that location. You know, we can send squads out, and we can probably send the train onwards, and they can come and meet us in a further location. So they can like march over here rather than having to come back to us all the time. That might be a good idea. Let's get there. And I hope that does stop, does it? It does. So we need to go and check out Berminka. It's explore, potential rewards, loads of stuff, and the beneficial traits. We need a burglar and a housekeeper, which we often have. And Timberland. Now that takes some effort to get up there. Says Antonin. Happiness is knowing there's a cake in the oven. That's kind of sweet. Right, okay, so we can do the lumber. There's no one we've got beneficial things off for going up there. This one also requires the burglar and housekeeper. This is a merchant, so we need someone with the trade. I'm not expecting any fighting, but we can send the survivalist and the hunter to the lake, and the forest. Okay, so let's get two squads out here. Let's go to the squad management and create new squads. So in the first one, we need someone. Let's have a look down these stats. That's lucky, isn't it? Preferably someone who is on a break. So Ross or Rachel. There we go. We've got this guy who is a burglar in squad 1. He's doing nothing. What's that one? Intelligent. Nature. We've also got the housekeeper. And is she having a sleep? Oh, she's resting. Oh, she's super tired. Okay, we might have to go without the housekeeper unless I can find another one. And the survivalist is resting. All these people do need to rest. That is a shame. Damn it. Unless I go and give them some stimulants. Do you know what? I feel like we need them out. So let's go to this. Can we sort by who's exhausted? No, we can find them over here though. So we've got one burglar who's fine and he's ready to go. Maybe we've got 2 burglars. Sturdy. So we've got the housekeeper. No, he's a burglar as well. So we're well off for burglars. Right, so we want the hunter. So we only have one hunter. So if I click on you and give him some coffee. No. If I give him some stimulants. 1% chance per use that soldier gets a negative trait. Boom. I'm going to risk this. But we can get them addicted to stimulants here. But until we get some more people with these same traits, I feel like we absolutely need it. I don't really want to get these people into trouble. Come on then. Let's fill these up. Gee, it says 1% chance per use. So per use. So does that go up to 2% next time? Or is it just every time you use them? I mean, rolling a 1 on a D100 is kind of unlucky. We'll try and manage their energy a bit better. I'm going to run out of stimulants very quickly doing this. But screw it. It's a plan. I feel like I thought I had more people than this. Right, so while the train is there, so to go here, this is where I need... Right, let's get the squads on. So, squad 1, we've got burglar. Where's the one with the housekeeper? Burglar, housekeeper, and then someone who can trade. Not the herbalist, because I'm thinking I'm going to send the herbalist and the hunter and the survivalist elsewhere. So that's fine. We could just have 3 squads going out. That's not a bad idea. We want the trade person. I can't see it. Oh, he's also the... I've got another one of those. No? I'm going to send somebody else. Screw it. Someone who's not doing a job that isn't anything important. Pavel's not important. Okay. So, confirm that one. And then we're going to send them to here. Because we need those. And they're also going to go... Well, when they come back, they're going to go to Vizoko over there. Deploy. To go to there, it's only I only need someone with 1 merchant skill in. And to go to there, it doesn't matter. So let's make another squad. Let's make another squad of doesn't matters. Or should I put the hunter? Should I do the hunter, the herbalist, and the survivalist? Go on then, we're going to do that. You go as a machine gunner. And you. Because he's also got the other thing, so that's great. Confirm. And then 3 of anythings that don't really matter. So, what was that popped up? I didn't see what the hell that was that popped up. So the 3 of anything that don't really matter, and these guys will get tired, so I'm selecting squad number 3. And to go over to here, and then they'll go to the lake as well, squad number 2. Alright, so we'll wait for squad number 1 to get back. Hang on, what was that? I pressed pause twice. Why? Oh, they don't have the equipment. I bet it's the landmines. I bet it's the landmines. Right, explore. Great danger awaits ahead on your journey. This is a beggar's story. A surprisingly strong voice comes from a beggar you encounter on the road. He is pointing at you with his skinny hand. Unexpectedly, bright eyes are staring you from behind his messy and dirty hair. Listen to his warning. Ooh, the Reds are hardly any trouble compared to the predicament of the dark forest and its secrets. And she is right in your path, looking for the homeless ones like yourselves. Aren't you the homeless one? This whole country is my home, you fool. Where is your home? Oh, we took a morale hit. That's like a lot. He's got a point. Will you spare some food for a piece of advice that might help you on your journey? Give him some food. Maximilian takes out a small can and hands it over. The beggar makes the can disappear into his pocket and with a big smile launches into a story. It's story time, folks. Hey, JD. Nice to see you. How are you today? Merry Christmas, by the way. Getting in early with my Christmas jumper on already. So in the woods, a place of horror lies. On a bird's leg, a shack runs around, where Baba Yaga, wretched and old, resides. Beware her offer of a place to stay. There's a catch, don't make a sound, so you won't end up as her prey. Those who do not give a tribute to her broth might end up to contribute. Did you just pay to hear a nursery rhyme? Yes, I'm afraid so. Your soldiers have a good laugh about it and leave the thankful beggar to his own fate. His own feet as well. All right, nice. So I have just lost some food, which I'm not overly up on. So I'm using 36 rations a day. So at the best, I've got 2 days of food. Eesh, that's not very good. I might have to spend some money to buy some stuff here. So that squad's exploring. Hang on, these guys have just arrived. Let's go to the merchant. They don't sell usable food. They sell this type of food. Which is a problem. I don't think I can afford to sell any more guns. Hey, thanks, JD. I'm doing well, thanks. Thanks for asking. I'm having loads of fun with games at the moment. I found this, which I really like. I found King Arthur Knight's Tale, which I loved playing yesterday. Can't wait to get into some more of that. At the back of my mind, there's Starfield, which I have to come back to. There's elements of that I kind of like, but on the whole, it feels like a bit of a drag. But yeah, I'm doing really well. I'm enjoying streaming. I think I'm starting to get my schedule organised and caught up with things. I just got a new microphone delivered as well, which isn't plugged in at the moment, but I've tested it this morning, and I love it. So, yeah, things are going great today. Thanks. We could. I don't know. I don't know if I can want to sell any of this. I mean, these fully fed removes hungry and other things. I mean, these are seriously expensive. I'm not going to buy a sodding thing. Not a sodding thing. Right, select a squad. We're going with squad 2. These got the herbalists and stuff in. And then we will catch them up on the road once squad 1 gets back. Hopefully. We could meet them up further. Right, over there. Lumber. Potential rewards 4. Do we get anything? Report, Major. We've found and taken down a few good trees. 99 and some XP, which is good. Excellent. So they can recall. That was just a random squad. I need my burglar squad to come back. What's at the lake? We are going to go fishing. This is where we need to find some serious food here. And there's dark forest down there where we need all 3 of us. And a Red Army camp, which I need to be super, super careful about. There's another merchant up there. It's all right visiting merchants, but if you don't have the money to do it, it's not helpful. Something just happened. Have you finished? Report ready. What do we get then? Let's see. They left some. We found a cellar with coal. We found people really do hide cigars in the support beams, spirits and chopping blocks. So what do we get? We got some fuel. We got some cigarettes and some vodka and a load of experience. Nice. Get your asses back to the train. And then I'm going to move the train further along. So the train, oops, we're not going to upgrade it. We're going to go... I don't want to get too near that Red Army camp. We're going to go here. Has the lake finished? Report ready. What do we get? Please be full of fish. We didn't get any herbs. We've got 18 food. That's like not enough. Right, select squad. We want squad number 2. Squad 2 is actually good for energy here. Right, you can actually stop. Pause before I lose anything. We want... This is just... We need the burglary team, which I think is squad number 1. I think we'll just send squad 2 back to base, actually. I was going to try and catch them up here, but there's no point. We're going to go foraging, though. Hey, Tom, welcome back. Abdo, you need your burger squad? Is your stomach that hungry you heard that much? You heard that? The burglar squad. Burglar. We need to burgle some houses. Some empty houses, so we're not exactly burglaring them. Burgling them? But yeah, I could do the burger squad. How are you doing? What have we found? Pheasant and apples and blueberries. This sounds gorgeous. So the hunter, the herbalist didn't anything. The survivalist did. And we got... Oh, we did get something like that. What did we get then? There must be a load of stuff. We got 24 food, 49 herbs, and some experience. So that was a good haul. We may as well recall you back to base. And the guys have arrived here. And we're going to explore for an hour. And then we're going to have to go and... We're going to go and pull up... We've got to go and visit the Red Army camp. But I want to try and explore some things first. So it's just a game of foraging a lot, is this one, really. So we got some cloth, a first aid kit, and some stimulants. Beautiful. Call them back to base. Food's currently at 99. I feel like we're going to have to work hard at getting this improved. Okay, so my next stop is going to be, I think, here on this bend. Because we're going to have to... We're going to send some squads out to visit these, but we're going to have to send a combat squad for this. Whoop, set the train away. Caught you mentioned something about a new mic. What did you get? It's new to me, but it's a second-hand one. I think I got a really good deal with it on eBay. It is... I'll see if I can show you guys it. It's a TLM... It's a Neumann TLM 102. It's sitting in a Rycote shock mount here. Well, that's... if I come up there, you should be able to see it clearly. It sounds beautiful. It's deep and it's rich. It's not overly sensitive. It sounds pretty good on my voice. So, I don't think I'll be streaming with it. I have a nice streaming mic. Well, it's a convenient streaming mic. This is an AKG. It's like a small diaphragm condenser. But I use the other one for voiceovers. It's not necessary, but I love microphones. I absolutely love it, and recording and stuff like that. So it's a bit of a it's a bit of a toy, I've got to admit. But yeah, it's a good one. So you should hear it on my Baldur's Gate 3 review, which I will hopefully get recorded tonight. I would have recorded it this morning, but that got delivered early, and of course, new toy comes. You have to play with it straight away. It's the law. The Morgan Freeman mic. I don't think it'll make me sound quite as deep and rich as that, but if a mic did that to my voice, then it would be worth paying an awful lot of money for. But no, it sounds good. I was well impressed with it. I was a bit concerned because I have tried a TLM 103 before, which is a big brother and a lot more expensive than that. And I liked it a lot. I actually hired one for a fortnight to test out years ago, and a friend used it as well, a musician. He wanted to test a few mics out, so I thought, well, I was thinking of buying this. Let's hire it. Let's try it out between us, see what we think. And it was nice, but it was a little bit, I won't say harsh or shrill. Maybe it brought out some of the... Actually, it was probably one of the nicest mics I've ever tried. It had a slightly different sound. That's the best way to put it. But it was really nice. Couldn't justify the cost. This one, I think, is the sound I want to go for. It's a little bit warmer and deeper. And it was cheap for what I got as well. So I was super impressed with the deal I got on it too. But yeah, anyway, that's probably enough about microphones. I could talk microphones all day. I love them. I've tried lots, played with lots. And it's like a little side hobby of mine. Right, okay, so we need to go and check out... This is just going to be a herbalist. Well, it's not actually. It doesn't say we need a herbalist, but I think we probably need a herbalist. This is just a... Oh, let's go for squad 3, because they're not needed for anything overly important. Deploy. That's right. It is that one. And they're fully rested. And... Okay, so if I have the beneficial trait of... let's have a look at the squads, because we need to have people rested to go into combat here. Unless they... Did they sleep on the train? No, the combat dudes are not fully rested. I will be using them in combat. So let me see if there's somebody else with that trait. We had 2 at one point. But I think they probably died. I mean, I could take somebody else into the fight. But I feel like it's important to level them up. Difficult. You're also waiting on a new mouse? Your current one is dying for a while now. Oh, are you getting anything exciting? Any, like cool gaming mice? I mean, my mouse is the most boring one you've ever seen. It's a vertical mouse. Let's see if the camera will focus on that instead of me. And it's an anchor mouse, and it costs £9.99. So I'm not like one of these guys who has to go like for Razer mice and the latest Logitech thing. And this is just because I've got like it's a cyst in my wrist. You can maybe see a slight raised bump around here. And it's been there for nearly 20 years. And that was caused from playing too much World of Warcraft and clicking. So I played left-handed for years, games after that, rather than have any surgery to remove it. Because it goes up and down. It's not always a problem. It's not very big at the moment. Just a sack of fluid. It's just a ganglion. It's not a problem. But no, I found like this vertical mouse, this cheap thing, works quite well. And I managed to play with it, so it's good. We like cheap, coming from Yorkshire. Right, I need to find a squad of folks. So I won't get the best deal. Do you know what? I think I need to I do need to do this. All right, let's go to the squads. We disband that one. And wait, they're busy, aren't they? That one and that one. So do that one and then create a new squad. So my big machine gunner, I'm going to send him out to the village because he's got this trait. I'll send him out with a rifle, actually. I don't think they're going to get into a fight. However, if I get this wrong, I'm going to regret this. And then we're going to send... We don't use him for anything because he is cursed. He's careless. We can send him out on missions. And we can send a medic out. Oh, she's not a medic, is she? There are people on the train doing some jobs. He's fully rested. He's my burglar, though, so... He's also a medic. Oh, he'll level up. If I send him, he'll level up. Right, that'll do. Let's give him a trait. Sprint. Confirm. Right, so going over here, we want these ones. Right, let's get them done. And do you know what? Time is probably not on my side because of the food and time issue. So let's make a new squad. A recommended squad size of 8. It's quite difficult. And there are some potential rewards. So let's make a new squad. Let's send everybody out on this. Oh, actually, before I do this, let me just see if anyone has leveled up. He's got a role available, but I don't think I want to change him yet. He was... What is he? He's a grenadier. Yeah, I'm waiting on him. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. Come out of there. Right, out of that one. It should... Oh, hang on. I don't need to do this. It tells me here if anyone's got any points to spend. Pavel has. He's got 1 point. Why have I saved... Have I honestly saved 1 point on these guys? Oh, I think it's because I wasn't sure where to put it. Or he's leveled up something else, so... Promoted. Okay, good, I can see that. Now, what other roles did I want for the machine gunner, do you think? He is the cook. Roles progression. What would I like to make him? A doctor, an engineer, a medic for intellect. He could pick up scout. He doesn't need the worker one. I guess we can never have too many doctors. Or medics. He's already a cook. Yeah, okay. Let's make him a medic. So I need one in intellect. So we can do this. How do I do this? I do it here, don't I? Let's add intellect up. So, oh, I can't pick. He doesn't have a role to pick. So I can't unlock it. He doesn't have a role point. All right. That's good to know. Maybe I've just messed up there. So with this guy, he does have a role point. Let's take a look at him. So we'll spend that when we see. He's a worker. What could I unlock? I can make him a medic. He could become a medic. How far is he off being doctor? Needs a lot of intellect for that. An engineer with intellect? I might make him an engineer. Because then if we take casualties, we've got someone who can drive the train. Okay, let's do one in intellect. I'm just boosting a few things here. They all have other good effects. So he does become an engineer. That's fine. And there was one other guy, I think. Yeah. I'm not sure what to make out of him. He is careless. I think I want to make him just a fighter. I don't want him to... This guy's got to be a fighter. Because if I give him any job, he can trash it. So... Oh, sorry, Abdo. You feel less secure about those guys who buy Logitech since you got a Logitech? There's nothing wrong with Logitech stuff. I've got an expensive keyboard. It's not Logitech, but my mouse that caused me the problem with this wrist, that was a Logitech. I don't think I've still got it. I switched to using that left-handed. So I was using like the wrong fingers for the buttons. Didn't cause a problem in the other hand. And I know it was the mouse because my wife got the exact same injury from playing World of Warcraft with me, with the same model of mouse, and she did have the surgery and then regretted it. So a simple operation, but it took quite a few weeks to get things back. So yes, it didn't it didn't work out well for her. But Logitech stuff's good. I must have some other Logitech stuff in here that I'm using. I've used loads of Logitech stuff over the years. I've got Logitech wireless mouse up there somewhere, and I've tried actually the Logitech vertical mouse. Doesn't feel as good as this cheap thing. I've actually got 3 of these in the house. So the rest of the family can use them. But also, in case one breaks down, I've got a spare. You got Logitech G502 here. No, it was an older model. This is going back to about 2004 or 5. I think it started M or MX. And I can't remember off the top of my head. I might still have one somewhere in the back of the cupboard. Right, so this guy's going to be pure combat. I'm happy to keep him as a rifleman. If I add intellect, I can make him a grenadier, so I've got options. But I feel like we've got loads of options for that. Or dexterity to make him a scout. Oh, and that adds more dexterity and will. Whereas the rifleman adds fitness and will. So we're trying to get a... And what does machine gun add? Dexterity and fitness. You see, we can try and boost the stats by giving them these other jobs. Okay, I'm going to give him dexterity. And I'm going to make him... well, it'll only get better if we level the scout up. But I think I'm going to do that. Actually, no, I won't. I'm going to make him a machine gunner. Because our other machine gunner is going off on duties at the moment. So let's unlock that one. Right, I think that's the team set up, so we can set these guys off to other things. Okay, that's quite good. And that shows me what roles we've got, and what sort of state they're in as well. Oh, for each one? Right. This game is quite deep. I do like it. Hey, Scott, you find that cheap mouse is better than the expensive ones? Yeah, sometimes the expensive ones are just like over-engineered. Well, not necessarily over-engineered, but... made with more features than people need. I used to like the side buttons on some of them, so you've got extra buttons and controls on the thumb. It's what this doesn't really have, which would be useful, especially like a push-to-talk button. I could assign something for that. That would be awesome. So they're on the way to Shatsk, they're on the way to Timberland. I'm going to make a brand new squad just with some combat troops. Preferably someone who's doing nothing. Oh, I can put like a solid medic in here. So... we've got a medic. That's good. He was pretty good, wasn't he? He's a grenadier. So we've got medic, grenadier. Let's try and find people who are resting, and then we can play some other things. Sniper. She's rifleman. We're definitely going to need a few riflemen. He's a good sniper, and we should level him up. I mean, I may as well take what I can get here. We don't have landmines. That's the only problem with this, but that's something I can live with. We're going to need a machine gunner. Is he the only machine gunner we've got? Go on then. That's fine. He's stoking. That's absolutely fine. Assigned to the squad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 2 more. I could take... The train's going nowhere, so it's not a problem. I mean, riflemen are quite suitable to take, aren't they? Why don't I just take the entire damn team? I can do that. No, we're going to have... Let's go with the 8 that it said. So I've got 1 grenadier, 1 medic, 2 snipers, a machine gunner, and 2 riflemen. I think that's fine. And it'll be saying there's problems with some of the stuff they've got. So it doesn't say we need anything else. Let's select squad, the big squad, and deploy. So we've got some new soldiers going into a fight here. Let's see what this does. Timberland. Yeah, get me the lumber. 84 lumber. Excellent. And some combat XP, which is nice. Here, we just got to go to the merchant. So they are selling a few herbs and stuff. It's a shame that we can't craft these things yet. We can't buy food, sadly. Leroy Jenkins, let's go. It could be a terrible, terrible case of that. Do I want to try selling... We've got loads of storage space, so that's not a problem. That's good. A medical kit. Treats wounds and injuries in battle. Don't know. Do I have many of those? Don't know if I have any of those. Oh, I do. I have 7 at the moment. The smoke bomb, I'm sure is super useful, but I'm also thinking I can sell it to get resources. And just do without. Yep, screw it. We're going to do it. Let's buy... Should I buy all the cloth? Confirm. What's that? It's going to cost me 304 to get all the cloth. But I feel like the cloth might be more useful than some of the other things. And the stimulants, well, we're going to go with that. Right, so we've spent some money. Those guys can recall. Let's go have a fight.